Welcome to my tarot card reading for January 2017, Virgo, and this is Manu Tarot. Virgo, let's start immediately with your reading. We have here the outcast, Ogun, and Oya. And then here we have the hangman and the death. The hangman, Cancer, Neptune, Pisces. Death, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus. And what we have here is unexpected changes, things that you were not planning that emerge. I don't know how to say it in a very different way, but it's a quick, sudden, unexpected changes. So if you were planning something during this month, I advise you to have plan A, B, C, and D, because you're going to be very active during this month. So there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of unexpected events are going to push you into action. Okay, that's technically what it is. And the funny part is that you're not willing to compromise with this change. So you want to find a happy medium. You want to find a point where the change happens, but at the same time it's not exhausting and not so much traumatic, if we can call it like that, for you. In other words, you're willing to accept the change, but you don't want the whole package of the change. You want something that you allow the change happen, but at the same time you want to feel that you're in control and you're not giving away too much of your power. Does it make sense? That's exactly what the energy is bringing forward for you, Virgo 2017. And then we have here on the first week of January, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. But it's very interesting, we have 3 knights. So this is all about action, taking action, doing something. But you're going to, like I said, you're going to be very active. You're going to be running around. You might have a very active social life, a lot of invitations, but you're going to be very active. Now, the first week is letting us know that you're going to be a little bit more careful, prudent. You want to be meticulous about what you do, how you do it. You want to be careful. And that's the energy, that's the tendency on whatever you do on this week. You want to make sure that everything is done perfectly by the book. You're going to be prudent. You're going to be acting because you have to. You don't have any other choice, but you have to be careful during this month, or you want to be careful, or you're acting like that. The other weeks here you are jumping into action, but this is mostly because there's a new project approaching. It could be that you start a new project. It's something that you don't have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and that's probably why the first week you have been so careful and prudent, because you're aware that this eventually is going to become a project that you want to launch. It could be your own business, it could be whatever it is. You're writing a book, whatever it is. But you're being careful here. But it's because you're going to start a new journey in your life, a new project, and it requires from you to be careful because you don't have a lot of experience in this aspect. The last week of December is all about acting spontaneously or in a very impulsive way. But that's because you have to. Here you don't have any other choice. Life is asking you to react. Okay? It's about reacting. This time is about reacting. And it makes sense because the second week is all about things that are not working. Okay? So my best advice is during this week, don't initiate anything, because it's going to fail. It's not going to work out. So my best advice, do not start anything during this month. This week. It's not going to work properly. But here at the same time it's explaining that you are forced to act. You're forced to fix it immediately. It could be something as simple as a pipe that burst in your house, and obviously you cannot wait. You have to react. That's the kind of energy that I'm talking about. Something is canceled and you were not expecting that, and you have to like grab the phone and try to solve that problem ASAP. Okay? So that's the kind of energy that I'm talking about. Okay? And that's all I have for you, Virgo January 2016.